Hi everyone, it's Mary Ann with Akashic Inspiration, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for the February Love Tarot for my Scorpio friends. So I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you all of my viewers, all of my subscribers, my new subscribers, for liking, sharing, commenting. My videos from January had an overwhelmingly wonderful response. So to continue on, I said that if it got a good response and people liked it, I could continue on with the Love Tarot spreads that we've been doing in January, now in February. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the energies of February. I want to start with January 20th began the alignment of the 5 planets. I've got my little hearts here in alignment. And the alignment is involved with 5 planets that are visible to the naked eye. So we have Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. And you can see it in the southeastern sky, like maybe about an hour before dawn, around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And really what it is this alignment is pointing the way to a Metatronic portal, gateway, and this gateway that has opened, and it's going to be open from the 20th of January to about the 20th of February. And if you haven't felt the changes yet, things are like speeding up and coming into manifestation really quickly. And I believe what we're working in is this fifth dimensional integration of this fifth dimensional energy right now. Sorry. And I think that's going to be also combined with the that Mercury retrograde is now over, and on February 2nd we're going to be celebrating the Feast of Imbolc, which is the fire purification Celtic Sabbath, recognizing the change from the crone winter energies to the spring maid energies. So we're talking about the starting of this planting of the seed of being the solar return, talking about how this solar return of the longer days and the male energy is going to be fertilizing the seed of the mother. So that's where we get the ideology and the mythology of the Imbolc. And it's also called, it's also known as Candlemas. And these energies are going to be like a phoenix. It's all about purification. So if you've been through some rough times at the end of January, know that this energy is now going to be sweeping you forward. Now that you've gone through probably some pretty deep shadow work recently, and know that once you've stepped past that, now you're going into this portal and you're being propelled into these wonderful energies. So I'm going to be using the same tarot deck, the Glastonbury Tarot, for today's reading by Lisa Tenzin Dolma. She also wrote and illustrated the guidebook, which is really amazing. And I love using this deck and the Isle of Avalon energies for Twin Flame because I associate it with my Twin Flame. If you would like your own personalized reading for yourself, I have a special running right now on my website. It's AkashicInspirations.com, and you can get your own personalized love tarot reading. I also always channel messages through the Akashics for you. So I hope if this resonates and you like one of your own, feel free to go ahead and sign up for that and take advantage of the special rate that I have it at right now. So let's get on with this. Let's see. Scorpio, my Scorpio February. Ooh, Love Tarot. Okay, here we go. First one just flew right out. I'm just going to put them down as they come out. Yes, for the energies for Scorpio for the Love Tarot reading for February. Okay. That one wanted to come out. one of the other things, on February 8th will be the new moon in Aquarius. And on February 22nd, so 222, very powerful day, will be the full moon in Virgo. Of course, some of the, oh gosh, okay. Some I'm turning up, some I'm turning down. It depends on how they fly out. And then I decided kind of doing this spread a little bit different. It's just kind of what calls to me. And some things, okay. Wait a second. I'll get one here. All right, this one. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, let's just turn them all over. Let's see what we got. Oh, very nice. All right. So we're going to start for Scorpio. Now, these readings are also good if your ascendant or your moon is in Scorpio. And we start with a fiery energy because, actually in this month as well, the Chinese New Year is going to be, I believe it's around the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the exact date now. But I do know it's going to be the fiery monkey year. So, very apropos that we're getting this very passionate energies from the Maid of Swords, which is interesting because it's kind of a juxtaposition, because the swords is the element of air, it's the element of thoughts. So there must be some thoughts that are coming to your mind that are firing you up. That's what I'm hearing, that you're getting fired up about something, whether it be an injustice or whether it be a passion. But I do want to give you a warning to not let yourself go the ego route. If it's something that you feel that there is an injustice, then ask the universe for the solution. Don't focus on the injustice, but focus on the solution. Okay. I remember reading that Mother Teresa, when she was asked one time to go to a anti-war rally, and she refused. And they couldn't believe it. They're like, what do you mean? She says, when you create a pro-peace rally, then I will go. So it's the card is telling you about your perception. Okay, to fine-tune your perception to looking for solution and a positive twist on something versus allowing the fiery emotion to just carry you away. Now, I know that sometimes when I read the cards, they don't have a traditional meaning, but that was, just channeled to me now that was what they wanted you to know about that card. And here we go to the Three of Staffs, and we have honesty. So here is a continuation of that theme. So I feel that perhaps you have felt that someone was not honest with you, and that's what fired you up. Okay, that you were fired up because you felt maybe somebody was not honest with you, and that is one of the virtues that you highly value. And very interesting. I want to read a little bit about this card, the Three of Staffs, because it's not really a traditional sense. Usually the traditional sense is the man with his back, facing with his back. And here we have the man is facing forward in the card. And he's using the two sticks like as if they were like walking sticks. You know how like a cross-country skier uses them. And he seems to be, really grounded, right? And he's got one of the staffs he's left behind. So I find that interesting in this card. I've never really noticed that before. So it seems to be finding a balance. And it says he's... A man walks up the slopes of Weary All Hill. He holds a staff in each hand, and they seem to be glowing and providing support. Behind him, a third staff rests in the ground, acting as a marker. In the distance, the tor casts shadows in the early evening sun. The sky is yellow, symbolizing hope and the ability to observe and discriminate using the faculties of the mind. The man's face is open and inquiring. He looks expectantly at you as if you were an old friend who is waiting to ask a question. So it is about dealing fairly and honestly with others, and opening yourself to a new way of creative energy, a new creative energy. And it's about being uncompromising in what you believe, right? To not compromise, and to just kind of stand your ground. So I don't know where this is all going, but I hope this resonates with you guys, as it's kind of a different type of take on these cards. But know that once you do that, then we have the Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups, which means that you are totally in connection to your emotions and your intuition, and to really follow that, because you're going to see a new beginning. So this issue that has been in your past, or in the recent past, is going to be resolved in this beautiful manner through the energy of love. Through the energy of love, all things can be resolved in a win-win type situation. So here again, we have the yellow of the hope and the enlightenment and the Christ consciousness, with the blues and pinks, the beautiful pinks of unconditional love, which is represented in the Ace of Cups, which is the new love, the new beginnings. And now we have another new beginning. So look, we've got two aces in one spread. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is Excalibur, and the Ace of Cups. So right after, it points to that that you're really using the sword of truth, right? Using Excalibur to I like the way it's got this triangle, to search out the higher spirit, to search out the higher thoughts. So it's leading you into the higher realm. So this love, this Ace of Cups, is your foundation. And then your thoughts become elevated, right? Your thoughts become elevated, and you raise your vibrations. And then that is when you become, here's our breed card, with temperance, and that's when you become balanced. So here she's got her dresses in blue. So it's the blue of devotion, of higher spiritual understanding, the healing energies of the green. And the tradition says that on February 2nd, which is her feast day, because she was goddess of the hearth and of blacksmiths, I believe it was, she's really got this tree back here. People would come and tie like ribbons for, basically intention setting, for twin flame, for soulmate, for finding that other part of you. And if you'll see, she's got the two cups in her hand, like the traditional temperance card, but she's got the four elements here. She has air, fire, earth, and water, and none of it is spilling out. She's creating this alchemical process, this alchemical change, which brings in balance. So here, I really want to go back to the ace cards, because we're balancing our emotions and our thoughts. And then we find that balance within ourselves. And I love that this card is in the middle of the spread. So it's all about seeing everything around you and still being balanced within yourself. And part of that is going into the Five of Swords with acceptance. So here we have the sun is setting. He's fully grounded, or she's fully grounded, as she sits on the earth itself. We see back here something that's kind of been laid to rest, like literally, like blood, like, done away with. And she uses this cloth as an inspiration as to where she is going to be going to next. So she's going within herself. She's got the purple of the spiritual element and the blue of the devotion, of her really wanting to get past this and being accepting of who she is, and again this being honest and being integral, right, and accepting you are so much more than you even know, and accepting really who we are. But so to me, as she's illuminated, I mean, her whole entire head, her legs are that beautiful yellow color of hope and enlightenment. So as we move on in the month, then we're going to come with the Eight of Staffs. So again, a very fiery energy, very passionate, and the card says directness. So it's basically hitting the bullseye. Look, he's got all his arrows right in the smack dab of the target. And he's like, in his very firm stance, ready to let go of that arrow. And usually the Eight of Staffs or Eight of Wands are the staffs flying through the air, right? So it's something going to be coming about quickly for you. And here we get the beautiful divine feminine energies of the Empress. This is Guinevere. She has the highest spiritual element of nurturance and unconditional love. This magenta color denotes high spirituality. She's so grounded that she even has her hand, placed on the earth, and she's in connection with the messages from spirit. Here you see a butterfly, and all around her these beautiful little flowers that have grown up as she's been sitting. So she, obviously the Empress is denoting fertility, creativity, nurturance, being connected to the earth, really feeling that flow of energy, of prosperity, of wealth, of emotional fulfillment, of the divine feminine aspects. So I love that here we have the man and the woman with the balance in the middle. So towards at the end, the last card is the Six of Vesicas, which is the Six of Pentacles. And here we have manifestation. So as we work through all of these elements, what we're going to be able to do, and especially with this fifth dimensional planetary alignment, is really be able to bring forth that unconditional love through unconditional love, and opening and blossoming of this beautiful lotus flower is really bringing that into this reality, going into those other dimensions and bringing forth the aspects of self that will allow you to be fully balanced. Six to me is always representative, like of the Star of David, of our Merkaba, of our travel, to be able to find unity within ourselves. So I'll read a little bit about the Six of Pentacles, and so we get a little bit better understanding as to why she chose this card, this design. So this flower-like geometric pattern is actually a crop circle. Oh, I didn't know that. That appeared near Shepton Mallet, Somerset, just before summer solstice, 1998. 6 Vesica symbols are hidden within it, and 6 petals are shown in a double pattern with the Star of David in the center. Let's see. So this is really bringing up about a great expansion after being tested. So here is our test. We've been able to get through that. So feeling hopeful, feeling optimistic, just feeling in tune with this beautiful, heart energy, the heart chakra. So it looks like an unfoldment and an opening of the heart chakra to me. And that is what the opening of this Metatronic gateway is all about. It's really opening ourselves up to that higher, beautiful dimensional aspects within ourselves so that we can relate to others in the highest level, in a place from a place of healing, of being healed, and a place of unconditional love. Just as we would want them to approach a relationship with us from that space, therefore, it will be mirrored back to us if that is what we give out. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading for the month. I've certainly enjoyed reading for you. Again, if you would like your own personalized reading, please go to my page, my website, AkashicInspirations.com, and join me on Facebook for my daily free card readings. I'm also on Twitter and Periscope, and I have the comments. In the comments down below, you'll find the links. So I ask you, if you resonated with this, to please like and share and subscribe, and perhaps send it to a friend, someone who you feel will also resonate with the readings and be able to get the messages and enjoy them as well, and be able to prosper in February. So I wish you a wonderful Valentine's Day, full of much love and joy. Know that you are being balanced in this moment, and you are being rewarded through manifestation. So I send you many blessings. Namaste.